Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Little
Ben Barber.
What is up,
Feels
bro?
good to say that again.
Where are you? Let's say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
We're out here at Nashville Superspeedway.
Oh, is there a race?
Well, there is some drifting happening.
There is some drifting,
but there's also a car show.
This car show.
And look at this guy. Yeah, let's go.
Shout out to that guy. Talked with him earlier. Folks, we are at Nashville Cars and Coffee. It's our first non-winter event, and as you can see, Bo Biddle and myself.
Yeah, there's sun.
It's sun, but it's still cold. It's still a little brisk. Folks, if you have not been to this event, you have got to make it. You can see as far as the eye can see. Look how many people are at this event. Over the top. It goes forever. I mean, like forever, Bo Biddle.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, all the way down there.
All the way down there.
I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it all up.
It's not, but guess what? We got a golf cart supplied to us or sponsored. This is sponsored.
Yes.
And
Nashville Power Sports.
They hook up the golf cart for us or you. You can do custom paint, custom stereo, all the extra lighting. You can see is all flashing. There's even flashing on top. This thing's got a PA system if you really need it.
Diamond stitched.
Diamond
seats.
stitch. I mean, look, folks.
These aren't even the fancy seats.
You're right. Man. Like, these are nice, but they're not the nicest. So, Bo Biddle, why don't you hop in that driver's seat? And I am going to be our filming / try not to get too windy.
Ben's going to be our tour guide.
At some point, we're going to have some kind of event up here. We just haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, we don't know what we're going to do, but
right,
something.
We'll figure it out.
I don't.
So it is a bit of a traffic problem here. We do our best. God, that wind is cold.
It is. It's a bit nipply.
All right, so this is what you see when you come into the event a little late. It's full of cars, from the grass section here that's off to our left. Shout out to that guy for having a completely tinted windshield. I can't believe he could see anything. So we've got the grass for the random folks. There are still some really nice rides and Jeeps inside the grass area. But generally speaking, that's kind of the general admission parking, even though it's free. Let's check out this legit ride as she rolls by. Now, we used to have our dogs people up here. We decided it was too much. The dyno's right there. Oh my gosh, this event is full, dude.
Oh, this is crazy. Look at this. Got the row of Jeeps over here.
Jeep life.
We want to pull in here. And
we got to pull in here. Oh, look at the old, I think it's a Gia.
Yeah.
Super cool. So yeah, folks, the dyno's over here in the corner. He's full of folks in there. He's got a bunch of people lined up.
We're going to take a right.
We're going to take a right. We're going to go for it.
Wow. Look at all of
Look
these.
at that wagon right there. It's hilarious.
Nice Volvo wagon.
Big line of cars.
A couple Volvo wagons.
Got our Jeeps. I got to show this other Volvo wagon while we're at it. Shout out to the Volvo crew. Mustangs are welcome too, as long as you keep away from the pedestrians. I'm going to try my hardest to get y'all decent shots as we're trying to maneuver through people. We don't need to roll in there, but I definitely want to show it. Shout out to the Jeep guys.
Look at that guy.
Take a hard left here.
Sir,
you can't park there. But so there's the dyno. He's active up there. All these people are waiting in line. Shout out to Slush Fest that's coming April 8th. Try to get the banner. There's the banner. Slush Fest. So wow. All right. So
you want to go right, Ben, or you want to go straight?
Let's go straight, so we can kind of make our way to the area that we've done a good job this month, at least, of trying to get a bunch of legit cars in. Clearly, this whole event is full of really nice cars, rows after rows after rows, all the way to the track, all the way over there.
Ben, here's the guy with the RS4 I was telling you about that I met the other day.
Okay, yeah.
I forget your name, sir, but I remember us chatting.
Nice ride. Look, the old ride there, too.
Oh, wow.
Subaru exhaust out the roof. Look at all these nice old Cadillacs.
Ben, I kind of feel like the classic old school cars really showed out today.
Dude, that guy's got a basketball hoop on top of his truck. They're over there playing basketball.
What?
That's happening. All right, Audi groups, BMW groups, all the way over here. Some Corvette groups. Folks, if you haven't been to our event, it's everybody. We invite all walks of life, all the way down to like, look at that modified van. Shout out to that guy and his business.
Look
Free
at the
airtime for you.
Volkswagen.
A bus with a bus on
Love
top. Really nice.
Busception.
BMW club here representing along with a random red Ford truck. Love it.
Ford truck. You want to go right, Ben?
Let's go left.
Let's go left. Okay.
Shout out to all the food vendors that came out today. Mostly coffee, which is kind of, it's cars and coffee, but a fair amount of lineage, but you can pick and choose. Some of these guys are doing brewed coffee. Some of these guys are doing what do they call it? Pour over or whatever. So we are just starting to break into our vendor area. I think you can squeeze through right here.
Drive over some cones.
Cone life. Just be careful. Wow, you made it.
Oh, there we go. I felt a little
Alpha
something.
Wraps. That's Bo's wrap SUV over there. This is their new wrap that they just finished. We got to go check it out real quick.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna.
You can
get
just
this
leave
out
it
of the
there.
way.
So this is a Scuderia that's been wrapped purple. Beautiful. I don't know if you can tell that color in sunlight, but it is awesome. This next car is one of the cars they've been working on for a while. Total custom design. Really cool looking ride. Amazing wrap on it. And a bunch of subtle touches. Really nice wheels, a new exhaust. Little carbon fiber pieces in a couple places. New splitter down here.
I love the little gold.
Yeah, if y'all can't tell, there's a kind of gold trim that runs all the way around. Then here's the newly, freshly wrapped Range Rover that my man Bo Biddle has. You can see as we're running in the circles here, it's changing colors. This one's a little bit, I guess, darker. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's got a couple
darker.
extra colors mixed in. Depending if it's night, it'll look green.
Yeah.
In the sunlight,
I
if you
just
look across
started,
the
as soon as
top,
I moved, you start catching the blue here.
it's got a real sort of gold bronze tint across the hood. If you, depending on how you look at it.
How you look at it, yeah. As we go across, you'll kind of see it goes purple, and then kind of there is the bronze look. So really cool. If y'all are looking for a wrap, Alpha Wraps is who we recommend in this area. Working with them for a while, we really appreciate them. That's the owner right there, the rest of his team. Bo Biddle, you ready to
Yeah, let's hit it.
hop back in this cart? Big shout out real quick, Bo. Just spin it around on this side. Just want to welcome a couple of our new vendors. This is Daryl Waltrip's Off-Road Center. It's a new venture by the Waltrip conglomerate. They come out and they have a bunch of used vehicles that you can modify, which is cool. So if you're looking for wheels or tires or like a full mod, they've got it. So hit them up if you're interested in something of that nature. Jack's Wax, always got the best detail products. We need to
Your Uber is here, sir.
We need to clean our golf cart with some Jack's Wax products at some time in the near future.
We do. This thing has gotten a little dirty in these last couple of weeks.
A little dirty.
Let's go over here and see if Hans is still.
No, it looks like he's stopped for the moment, but he will start back up. So this is our vendor area. If you are coming to our event and you're trying to figure out why you didn't pay to get into this amazing
And here he
event,
goes.
our boy Hans. That's called, move forward so I can get the angle. That's referenced as sand mode. There we go. That's referenced as sand mode, and it keeps it moving up and down so you don't get stuck in the sand. Big shout out to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. That's Hans in there, the owner.
Hans is having too much fun.
All right, we don't want to get copyright struck. We got to keep moving. There's a Bronco Raptor, which is pretty cool. Huge. You can see how wide those fenders are. Really appreciate the setup that these guys are bringing. It's such a cool. Not only they, like Bo can tell you, these are really good people and they have awesome cars. So
We love Auto Collection.
it's a big awesome
family.
mix for us. So they've got a new store coming. There's the advertising for it. We will have a lot more on that as we move forward. Now here's another one of our new vendors. This is Elite. They are based in the Cool Springs area. They are only Tennessee's Brabus rep. So all of these are all Brabus built, 1,000 horsepower. This one's got over 1,000. They do wraps, they do modifications, they do anything, honestly. And they're based in the Cool Springs area. So
I wish they could
check
see.
them out.
Look at that. You got to show them that.
I'll
that
show them
engine
just
bay.
real brief. This is a carbon
check
fiber
this
body
out.
with carbon fiber everything on the inside that is red, and make my way, around to the back. So the whole body panel, everything is carbon fiber. Really amazing job. It takes a lot of work. Those panels don't, but when you buy those custom carbon fiber panels, they don't really fit very well. So it takes a lot to get them on the car and looking right, and all
These look right.
panel gaps looking right. So really awesome job these guys do.
Roy, look at that blue.
That blue is crazy. It's kind of hard to see in the light, but really
Man, it pops in that sun.
beautiful color. Again, Elite Customs based out of Cool Springs. As we make our turn here, we're going to see our buddy C-Wraps. He's from Clarksville, and he does amazing wraps. Now this guy's a military guy, and he's got a bunch of connections across the country. So a lot of these cars that he has are actually shipped into him for him to do this amazing wrap jobs. You can see all these rides have got really cool wraps on them. Southern Fleet Customs, these are one of my new favorite guys. They've been out, I think it's their second time. They can do anything. As you can kind of see behind there, they've got a full variety. Keep going forward there for me, Bo. They got a full variety of cars, and they can work and do anything, as I've noticed, from old cars to new cars. Really good people. Street Side Classics, if you don't know who they are, just Google them. They got a bunch of amazing rides across the country. Corsair Detail running up here. One of our premier
Blueberry.
high volume, yeah, that's Blueberry.
How's that? Is the camera really picking up the paint on that MC20?
It's hard to tell, but there is a little bit of blue
Yeah.
flake in that paint.
It looks really cool.
Really,
if you can't
really
see
cool.
it, you're just going to have to take our word for it. Or you're just going to have to come out to the event and see it for yourself
See it
next
for yourself.
time.
That's definitely one of our regulars. He's parked up with Corsair this time, just because he can. There's again the Corsair booth. Giannis is out of town, or he would be over here manning the booth. Big shout out to Slide Factory. They're doing a drifting event inside the event space in the track. So this is one of the first, but not the last event where we'll have him as a part of our party. Granite Garage Floors of Nashville, always representing. He's got this twin turbo R8, always balling. Our friends at Atlas, really just some regular folks from Alabama. They like to come up. They figured they'd represent their business, and it's more about just being a part. What's up, Ben? What's up, Ben?
What's up,
I'm good. How are you? It's about being a part of the culture. If I remember correctly, that dude's from the 4x4 Parts based in the Nashville area.
And look at that Audi. It looks so good.
Color's crazy. We kind of have to make this pit stop whether we want to or not. This is Chomp Shop. He handles all of our merchandising for us. So from hats to cups to shirts to pullovers to zip ups. If you're interested in any of our merch, this is the guy that handles it. This is one of our new shirts. Thank y'all for taking a look at it. Again, all the hats, snapbacks, flex fits. It's got everything. Hit him up if you want some of our merch, or send us a message. We definitely have an online store available.
Nice score. Look at that.
So if you're interested, ooh, that is a nice score. Shout out Liquid Molly, one of our regulars. John's there behind the booth in this nice old truck. It's crazy how good a condition that thing's in. Gateway Classic Cars, another one of our regulars. Really appreciate these guys. Always got some cool cars and really cool people.
Love this old Suburban.
This old Suburban.
Looks hot on those wheels.
Definitely right up
US
my
mag
alley.
Wheels.
Middle Tennessee Engraving is who we're looking at next. They have got some of the coolest car stuff around. She'll do custom stuff. I mean, look, there's the Millennium Falcon to the Ghostbusters vehicle right there. So they can do everything. Hot Wheels, kind of the same thing. He's got all the cool Hot Wheels. So you can see he's got a crowd, so you already know he's got the good stuff. Excuse us.
Sorry about that, sir.
So the only area Bo Biddle has not taken us to is where we kind of put some of the nicer cars, or what we would kind of consider the nicer cars. You know, high-end classics, custom builds, supercars. That's kind of all going to be in this area. Now, remember, folks, we started all the way on that hill over there, and we've made our way all the way across the lot. And guess what, Bo Biddle? We're still going.
Still going.
We are still going. This area in front of us is going to be full of a bunch of really cool cars. And then on the other side of this area here, even further up, there's even more cars. So I'm going to go up so we don't catch everybody's head and just kind of give y'all the look Clearly, what do you think, Bo? 3,000-4,000 people out here?
I would say that might be a good estimation, Ben. We're gonna cut it hard.
Can he make the turn?
Yeah,
he can. All right,
so
let's go. Cool cars of all varieties. So you got Porsches to BMWs to old cars, Mustangs. Let's just do this outer loop here.
All right.
We'll kind of swing back again.
Oh, there's our.
If you have a cool car,
we gotta capture. Get this little 8 Series
first
here.
of all,
Ben.
shout out to Nashville Superspeedway and letting us do that. Nice little 8 Series, old Gen 2 Corvette there. We like all cars in here as long as they're nice and well done. So, some people kind of snuck in on us, but for the most part, we've got all the right people in here, which is really cool. Full variety of really nice cars. You see that 57 Chevy off in the distance, just a bunch of cool stuff. You got a Huracan parked next to a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, Herbie Love Bug.
Those things are actually siblings, which is kind of weird to think of, but they are. We're gonna bust ourselves back over here. Sorry for all this crazy camera movement. There's cars everywhere that we're trying to get y'all's eyes on. So
I love these right here.
Got to work with us. These cars look so good. I love that we can park guys over here. It's such a cool spot to put your ride. So, if you came out here and wanted to see a really cool car and you didn't, I don't know what happened, because they're seemingly all out here. Even that, look, a cool car kid, just what we want. Really nice Oldenburg, one of our regulars. Appreciate him coming out. So again, there is even more parking in there. We're not going to go that route. Let's take a hard left here and give a shout out to all of our motorcycle riders. It is cold, so all these people are cold.
These are the real OGs out here.
They are, and fair amount of bikes considering how cold it is.
Fun little wrap jobs on a couple of these bikes.
It's awesome.
Something went wrong. Let's try again.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, Siri's trying to talk to us. We're just trying to do lives. So yeah, folks, this has been the quick little loop around. Bo's gonna hop left here. We're gonna do this one last bit. And I just want to let y'all know, if you miss this event, we do this, and on our calendar, the first Saturday of every month. Nice little biker crew rolling in. Hilarious. So yeah, folks, all the electric cars that you could dream up. Look at all these electric cars, but
Look, new F-150 Lightning right here.
Right.
Look at that.
Where's the motor, bro? You can't
so
park
weird.
Here. to an old Trans Am 79. Really cool. So, and then you kind of go back around. You've got some old hot rods. It's kind of the cool thing about this event. You got everything in between. XR4 Ti right there.
Yeah.
One of me and Bo Biddle's old faves that I owned a while back. And then you can kind of see, like, through here, it's filled in with just a bunch of really cool cars, man. And Bo, if you zip back this way,
all right, bust a Yui.
Do that hard U-turn, and we can slip out between these guys or this guy.
We'll get in behind the Supra.
The Supra, otherwise known as the BMW. So we didn't even go into this lot right over here, and we don't really have the time. We've run long. We're almost at 20 minutes. That's about as much as we know y'all want. So there's clearly even more going on at this event that we haven't showed you. But we're going to leave something out. Look at this old Bronco, man. These cars just kind of appearing out of nowhere. But all right, well, Bo Biddle, that's about all we got for this event. March 4th, 2023. April 1st is our next event, folks. If you want to see and be a part of this, you got to come out here and be a part of it. Bo Biddle, got anything special to say?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that keeps coming out and supporting the event, all of our vendors, and rain or shine, you guys support us and keep showing up, and we appreciate that, and we're going to keep trying to deliver for you.
Keep trying to deliver, dude, and big, huge shout out Nashville Superspeedway for having us out and letting us partner up with them and move our event to this amazing place. So shout out to them, shout out to all these vendors. Appreciate everybody that counsels us, keeps our minds busy while we go through the stresses of keeping this event going. All those people, you know who you are. I'm not going to name you, but thank you for all your support. For my man Bo Biddle, I am Ben Barber. We will see y'all in the next video.